Since you always look awkward at the beginning of these things, I just thought I'd look as awkward as possible. So hello, my name is Carl with a K. So being a Father's Day not too long ago, thought I'd start off with some dad jokes. So if you've been watching, you may have heard a couple of these, but so, for example, the hardest thing for SpaceX to do was getting it off the ground. Now, for you know, they say it takes one person to change a light bulb, but not if it's on the space station, especially on the outside. Now, these are kind of dad jokes, but in a way, they're just sayings that just don't quite make sense. So, I figured, I'm not much of a cat person. I think the person that came up with a lot of these sayings didn't really like cats either. For example, there's more than one way to skin a cat. I can only think of one, but why would you skin a cat? And why would you think of more than one way to skin a cat? I don't know. A cat on the hot on the tin roof, whatever. As hot as a cat on the tin roof Sunday, whatever. Instead of helping the cat off this hot tin roof, just started using it in everyday conversation. And then a cat has 9 lives, which kind of goes back to the first one. More than one way to skin a cat. You skin them 8 times, might live, I guess. I don't know. Not about to find out. No, I don't know. I don't get it. Now, my dad, for example, he's kind of switching gears from dad jokes there. My dad was in Vietnam, Bronze Star, 2 Purple Hearts. I got the paperwork to show it, and he's in those papers, went to exposed positions and called in artillery and put people on a chopper before him while he was injured. And then he's like, Carl, when you get on stage, you're braver than I am. I'm like, Dad, okay, yeah, I am. I'm braver than, getting on stage for 5 minutes at open mic. Yeah, that is braver than, no, I don't know. I don't think he's quite thinking about that. But he told me to say it, so it's fine. You can laugh at it if you want. Then, let's see here. Alright, so schools, right? I had these things written down right below eye level, but then I couldn't quite read it, so I kind of ducked down to see it closer in case you wonder what I was doing. So schools here, they're going online, which, as far as English and math and everything, me and Joe pretty much got that covered. But the toughest class to do is gym. Thanks, Bradley, because we got a gym class where we have okay, so we got GoPro cameras, so they can run the mile. Thanks, Bradley. And then, now we got to type 30-foot rope somewhere so they can do the rope climb. And I'm pegging my kid every day with a dodgeball. I'm pegging my kid every day with a dodgeball so they get the full school experience of PE now that everything's online, And, of course, it's just him, so I just pick him last. I pick myself first, and there we go. So, you got to take your kids on walks, so, the kids, we take them on walks here, and, we'd pass this tree, and Liam is like, man, do you remember when rabbits fell out of those trees? And I'm like, no, man, I don't remember rabbits falling from the tree. He's like, Dad, you got a bad memory, man. And I'm like, well, I do have a bad memory. Maybe rabbits did fall from the tree. I don't know. So you got to take them to movies. There's Capital One commercial comes on, and my son, in response to what's in your wallet, he's like, not finding out what's in my wallet, bro. And like, could you imagine like someone coming to you on the street and say, "What's in your wallet?" Just stay the hell away from me, man. It's my business. Um, then like, uh, the Avengers did not think this stuff through when they brought those people back. They go to the Netherworld, they come back, and like for example, you're drowning in the ocean, and then all of a sudden you get sucked away. You come back, and you start literally just finish drowning, or like this kid's running through scared of all these people are like chasing him and stuff, and all these people are turning to dust, and he falls down a well, and then everyone comes back except for little Johnny. Now I mentioned cats at the beginning, so I just think like there's a cat woman, but I couldn't imagine a cat man. At least not called Catman. Like Black Panther sounds cool, but like Catman, like I don't know, like Catman is here, like I don't know, like Black Panther, yeah, I can see that, but like Catwoman, like I don't know. Anyway, that's the online go live thing today, and I hope you had a good time.